I'm Dean, I'm the dad.
I'm Laura, I'm the mom.
And I'm Krysta, and I'm the daughter.
And together we are...
Family Plot.
Well, that's good. That doesn't sound like Krysta's gonna murder us in her sleep.
Mostly.
I will murder you in your sleep.
So how is everybody? This will come out day before New Year's Eve, I believe.
Well, yeah, that's what we're rolling with. The Eves this year.
Yep. So, well, for starters, let's just remind the fans that if you want to help us out financially, you can always go to our Patreon page.
Financial.
Support Team Rabbit, or Team Bunny, sorry. Team Spade, or Team Podcast. You all know what you should support.
Team Bunny. Lord Noel is expensive.
She's right about that. As the person who buys the majority of the bunny's food, Noelle is fairly expensive.
Noelle eats a lot. She does.
Yeah.
She is fond of the leafy greens.
Very fond.
And apples.
And no, she cannot eat those all the time.
What?
The apples.
The leafy greens?
The leafy greens are meant for her all the time. The apples are only like a monthly thing.
Yeah, I'm a fan of some leafy greens. Some of them. Anyway.
I want a chicken Caesar salad so bad right now, so you're talking to the wrong person.
Anyway. Also, if you want to do a one-time donation, you can go to Buy Me a Coffee. Family Plot's on there. Just, $5, $10, whatever you can do. We appreciate it. Also, remember to, if you enjoy the show, share it with your friends, especially now that the sound is better. I like that a lot. So if you enjoy the show, share it with your friends. Of course, if you don't, the compact is that you keep it to yourself. That's
The compact?
Yeah. The compact that we have with our listeners.
Wouldn't that be a contract?
Contract, compact.
Not the same thing.
No, not the same thing. No, a compact is sealed in the middle of the night.
And our podcast is not sealed in the middle of the night, it's sealed in the middle of the day, so contract. Okay?
Wow, she's...
Yeah, I know. She's just all, rawr, I'm on it, rawr.
Normally I'm a cat and I'm quiet, but I'm a lion today, so this has to be honest.
What are you lying about?
That'd be you.
I have a bad joke.
Oh, Lord.
Do it.
I have a couple of them, actually.
Do them.
Okay. Do you know why you can't... Do you know why you can't run through a campground? You have to ran through a campground?
No, why?
Because it's past tense.
That hurt my soul.
Well, you're...
One more.
Do it.
Okay. Do you know why mermaids wear seashells?
Why?
Because B's are too small and D's are too big. They wear seashells.
Okay, I've lost sight in my left eye.
Hey, we don't say all that when you make a pun. No, hush. They're good, okay? better than your puns. Unless you want to make one right here on the spot. Boom.
And I continue to be blind in my left eye from the damage from those puns. Oh my god. I think I'm going to have a cerebral hemorrhage.
Go ahead, try to make a pun. I'm waiting for you. You're talking too much.
So happy. I love fun. They make me so happy.
Unless they're done wrong, and I want to see if he can do them right. I know you were in comedy for multiple years, so you should be able to think this one up fairly quickly. Relate it to the show, please.
Boy, she's asking a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you did comedy, so you should know this.
Can you stop punishing me?
Yeah, when you stop making fun of Mom.
I just did what you asked. I just did what you asked. And you totally didn't acknowledge it.
Nope, make a pun related to the show.
He just did.
No, he
Can
didn't.
You stop punishing me.
It's not related.
It is related. We're having a conversation I don't want to have. And so you ask me to make a pun. I do. And you say it's not related
Still
to
not
the
good
show.
enough.
It's not related to the show. Not the topic of the episode.
Kids these days.
It's related to the conversation we were having.
Well, that's not what I asked.
Oh, y'all. Okay, so let's talk about what's our show about today, Dean?
Well, 2021 has been an interesting year for us.
Obviously.
Our first full calendar year, and we have covered so much, from the Greys to the Reptilians, from Mothman to the Skunk Ape, to the Skateboard Swamp Monster, to the Falk Monster, or the Legend of Boggy Creek, whichever you prefer. And 2022 promises to be just as weird.
Or you better.
So let's look back over the past year and what we liked, what we didn't, and if we didn't, why. So take some time with us to examine 2021 and prepare for 2022. Tonight we make peace with the old before we get on with the new year and the new weird.
Very nice. I like how you tied that all together, dear.
Right? Well, I'm kind of talented sometimes.
You are super talented all the time. And that is one of my favorite things about 2021.
One of my favorite things about 2021 is getting to do this show with you, my lady, and you, my daughter. Whatever else happens, I have about an hour each and every week where I can just joyously sit back and talk weirdness and high strangeness with two of the people that mean the most to me in my life.
Aw, listen to him.
You sweet talker, you're just trying to get over the pun
complain
thing.
About my love of puns.
I complain about your love of puns mostly as just to have a thing to complain about, babe.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we complain about his man crush. He might as well complain about our puns.
No, I don't complain about his man crush. It just feels the need to point it out.
Yeah, okay, that's not making fun of it. We need to find something to make fun of him.
But before we get on with the rest of our show, we're at a stopping point, at least until Krysta drops on some New Year, new weird facts.
New Year, new weird. Yes, this is definitely New Year, but I don't assume these are new weird.
Well, all I'm saying is you drop your facts. That I'm not assigning a
We've
specific.
come to the point in our show
Where Krysta,
do you have some weird facts for us today?
yeah.
Wow, she really is. And this is today, isn't she?
She's on it. She's ready to fight. She's all rawr!
I told you I'm being a lion today.
And I can tell.
I'm normally a soft kitten, but today I'm feeling lion.
Well, kitten,
What are your facts? What is your facts about?
Krysta.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby.
You just cut Mom off. I'm sorry, Mom.
It's
Anywho, today's facts are language facts because our dad seems not to know about language. We were talking about this last night, and he was making stuff up. Isn't that right, Mom?
yeah. I feel that is definitely correct.
Okay, wait.
No.
Before you get into this.
No.
No.
You can say it after I say facts.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's fine.
Alright. Today's facts are from speakt.com. Not sponsored. Never sponsored by any of these unless I ask them, and I'm 12. So, So, yeah. We don't have the person who made this. It's just Speak-T.
Okay.
So shall we get started?
Absolutely.
There was a language spoken by 8 people. Now I'm gonna say this is a lie, because it's not spoken by 8 people. It's spoken by 11 people.
Okay.
And it's called the Busu language.
Busu language.
B-U-S-U-U.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you imagine this? The Busu language is spoken by 8 people in the world. It's the language of Southern Bantoid of Cameroon. There were 8 speakers of the language in 1986 and 3 in 2005.
So it's almost a dead language.
Yes.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna say this all to all the Karens right now. If you tell somebody to go back to their country, they're not necessarily gonna know how to go back because they're not sure what country they come from. Like, they can be from multiple, just do a DNA test and be like, I can't go to live in all of these at once.
True enough.
As humans, we mate and make different races of children, so I don't know what you want us to do. Anywho, let's get on to the next fact before I talk you guys' ear out. Number 2. Over 300 languages are spoken in the U.S. Thus, the whole Karens, I don't know what you want us to do thing.
Gotcha.
The U.S. is considered to be one of the most diverse countries in the world. There is a huge number of unique settlers here, such that they had a problem choosing the official language when creating laws by Continental Congress.
True enough.
Here's another thing. This is our third fact. There is no official language in the U.S. You heard that right, Karens. Just because they speak another language does not mean they don't belong in the U.S. Capiche? Capiche.
What do you mean there's no official language in the United States?
With so many languages in the U.S., there is no official language. Some people think it's English, but it's not. There are so many settlers bringing confusion to the official language to use.
Good to know.
So the settlers that come here give us so many different languages that English isn't the same. Doesn't just stay the language. Spoken languages become extinct.